I've been dabbling while I'm blowing glass for 10 to 15 hours off stream. That's what I did yesterday. I blew glass for 10 hours. Maybe more than that if you count how many seaweeds I did, and then of course converting it all into glass. It's a lot, guys. It's a lot. Here's my stats right now. I'm very close. I would say I am 2 hours away from hitting crafting level 92. At crafting level 92, you're only one crafting level away from being 93. At 93, you can +5 boost and make a Amulet of Torture. Then, once you get to 92 Slayer, you can farm a Raxor to farm something to get a something to make a Rancor necklace, which is the best necklace in the game. And that's what I'm going for. But Slayer is so slow, you guys. Why is everything so slow? Can't they hurry it up a bit? So you get a blood shard from Firewatch Sentinels. 1 in 5,000 drop. Thieving, 1 in 5,000, but you need 82 thieving? Or 1 in 1,500 from killing. 1 in 5,000 from thieving. The Rogue's outfit gives you 2. So what is it? 1 in 2,500 with the Rogue's outfit? You just get 2 shards. Well, what would you need 2 shards for? The Blood Shard can be added to an Amulet of Fury, making it an Amulet of Blood Fury. Amulet has the same stat. Grants a 20% chance of healing 30% of the damage dealt. Has 10,000 charges. Oh, hell no. Guys, I don't like Chargescape. This is the reason I don't want a Shadow. I don't even want that thing. Nah, I mean, the powered staffs are kind of something that you just learn to deal with. The upkeep in RuneScape is not bad once you hit all of the minimums that you need for skilling. Like, I don't think it's going to be that bad to maintain Amethyst darts and arrows and stuff like that once I have all the minimums to actually just farm it out. Because I'm already doing 4 hours. Like if I did 4 hours, if I do about 4 hours a day off stream and then about 10 to 12 hours of RuneScape on my days off. So if I do all of those hours into like just beefing up my bank, I'm never going to hit a supply wall. You know what I mean? Like if I'm putting in, what is that? 4 hours a day off stream. So that's on my days off, which is like 5 days. So like 20 hours and then another 20 hours on my days off. So if I do about 40 hours of just beefing up my bank a week, once all the skilling and everything is done, like once I don't have to do skilling anymore and I'm just beefing up my bank, like 40 hours farming supplies a week should be enough to maintain whatever the hell I want to do on stream. You know what I mean? So I'm kind of looking forward to getting to that point, which is like almost like raid log status, where my bank is just so beefed up that I no longer have to do supply farming. 40 hours a week is a full-time job. That's how much I play RuneScape off stream. I play about 40 hours of RuneScape off stream per week, and the same amount on stream, but maybe a little bit more on stream. So I'll probably play about anywhere from 80 to 90 hours of RuneScape a week. But Joker has more efficient hours than I do usually, and he plays more. So I'm doing maybe 80 to 90 hours a week, and he's probably putting in 110, 120. He plays more than me. I think you should try some Doom today. We're not going in Doom until we get Elite Void and we get a Scobo. But thank you for the suggestion. If a Synapse, if we happen to get a Tormented Demon task and we happen to get a Synapse, I will happily go to Doom after we get Elite Void. I think as soon as I get a Synapse, I'm going to stop everything I'm doing and go get Elite Void. And then we will immediately send Doom. There is nothing I would rather do. Does it make you sad that most players won't get to experience the cool fights of endgame quests like Dredge Researcher 2? Because it's gated behind weeks of gameplay? Yeah. Gordon, I think you've discovered the same sentiment that I've had about RuneScape, which is how awesome this game is. And how most people will never get to experience how awesome it is, because it really gets awesome towards the end of mid game and late game. And I've been playing 6 months straight for 90 hours a week, and I'm still not there yet on my Ironman. I'm still not to the point where I can start working on other things because I have so much stuff to do to play the game optimally how I would like to play. We're still not there yet. And so that's where I think RuneScape is tough, and it's not for everybody, but also it's one of RuneScape's greatest strengths. I think it's a weakness and a strength, and it just depends on how you look at it. But the fact that RuneScape does not bend the knee to part-time players is admirable. That they stand up. This is Grindscape. You either grind or you quit, or you play for 20 years. That's kind of how it is. And it's a game for grinders. If you don't like grinding, then this is not the game for you. Don't play it. And that's kind of how Jagex looks at it. And I do admire that about Jagex, that they're not out here trying to appeal to everybody. They're not trying to make this a game for everyone. They're really appealing to a niche of a niche. They are appealing to the Tylenol audience. And if you are here, I hate to say it, you are the Tylenol audience. You are. Jagex is trying to take your money. They are here for you. They are targeting you. And that's okay. And I don't think that there's anything wrong with being a Tylenol. I think that I am a Tylenol baby, and my entire life I have loved video games, and it has made me who I am today, man. I can play the same video game all day, every day, and I'm fortunate enough to turn it into a job because you guys watch me play, and I'm very grateful for that. And this is the best life I could have imagined, is being able to wake up every day and play video games with the boys. So I want to say thank you to you guys for enjoying the content. And don't be ashamed of being a Tylenol baby, boys. Don't be ashamed of who you are. You know what I mean? It's not a bad thing. I'm not exactly enjoying blowing glass for 120 hours, but I know that once it's done, I'll never have to do it again. That's basically the only thing that's keeping me going. Is like, once it's done, it's done. I could tolerate that. Suffering is part of the OSRS experience. I'm in agreement. I'm in agreement with that. And I've said it from the beginning that RuneScape's secret to their community is trauma bonding. You all kind of go through a lot of suffering to achieve what you want in the game. And it's a lot of hours of repetitive content that would break most people. And it either shows a lot of discipline or it shows a lot of Tylenol. You know? I do think that people with higher Tylenol doses have more stamina towards repeating the same thing over and over and over without losing their mind. And, you know, if you have that gift of Tylenol, then you were born for RuneScape. Sarge, you going to get the music cape? No. Here's the thing. I am very much not a collector or a like a clogger kind of guy. Like I don't to an extent, I really don't even care about the pets. I mean, the pets are kind of whatever. They're just gonna sit in my bank and take up a bank slot. Or I could put them in my house. I could probably just put them in my house. But what I do care about a little bit is looking cool. I want to look cool. I do care a little bit about that. So Transmog is the only thing that I will probably go out of my way to get, but I would just get like one Transmog. You know what I mean? Like I'll pick a Transmog and I'll just get that, and then I'll just look like that for a while. You know, I've had the same Transmog in retail for like 10 years, and that's just me. So one cool Transmog and then I'm done. Basically, once I have Blood Torva with Zuckhelm or Radiant Oath and Zuck, I'm done. But I am going to do Deadman mode in January to try to get the black and red Torva. Or Crystal. The black and red Crystal kind of goes crazy. Indrek, we will be getting the Fang Transmog. Started quitting OSRS? Not yet. The thing is, we will probably I don't, number one, I don't know if OnlyFangs is going to happen. Number two, the reason I'm kind of testing hardcore TBC right now is to see if I'm even interested in playing it. Because I don't want to... Right now is the best time for me to play hardcore because it's on PTR. And I can see if it's even worth doing. Because I don't want to go play hardcore TBC 3 or 4 months from now if it's like not worth it. If it's just too hard, too insane. Like, right now is the best time for us to test it and see if it can work, because number one, they're giving you a level 70 on the PTR where I can just go and then kind of get a vibe for the characters, the classes, if it's hardcore viable, if it's not, or if it's just a complete waste of time because you're just going to die to something stupid. And so I think I'd rather spend a little bit of time, like maybe off stream, testing right now to see if I'm even interested in playing TBC at all. That way I don't plan that I'm going to play it later if I know that, hey, I did it on the PTR and it just wasn't worth it. It's kind of like getting handed someone's account to play the end game of RuneScape without having to do it yourself. That's kind of how it is now. And you're kind of deciding if you want to... I'm trying to decide if I even want to play. And I can do that at an accelerated rate right now because they're giving us a max level character with gear. So it's kind of a good time to test out TBC right now on the PTR just to see if you're interested in even trying to do it. The big ass robot in the red zone. Oh, the Fell Reavers? Oh, for sure. I want to say that they're pretty loud and you can hear them coming, but they do move faster than you can move. And somebody will make a hardcore add-on that like alerts you when one is coming. You know, eventually add-ons play the game for you. It's just add-ons and plugins, you know? They'll tell you everything. At the beginning, though, our people that are playing without it will definitely die to that. You know what's actually kind of scary, JPC, is right when you go through the portal. You're like level 58 or 60, but like right when you go through the portal, there's like pit lords and elite demons fighting and fell reavers walking around. You got to be careful right there. It's a little sus. Did they take the weak wars out of Classic now too? No. That's only in retail. Retail's getting gutted. Midnight is about to be different. The classes are going to be easier to play. Boss mechanics will more likely be more intuitive right off the bat. And weak auras and deadly boss mods will not be playing the game for you. So, for instance, if the boss puts up a spell reflect, it'll be a big bubble on the boss, and you should be able to very clearly see that now. Instead of having to rely on, there's no visual indicator for it, and you just have to depend on deadly boss mods to be like, all right, 30 seconds into the fight, the boss is going to put up a spell reflect. So don't cast from 30 seconds to 35 seconds, right? And so then there's no like visual indicator. There's no like text on your screen telling you to stop casting. So stuff like that is what they're working on in Midnight. And I think that that'll make the game a better place and a lower barrier to entry for new players that are checking out the game that don't have to now be completely overwhelmed by like having add-ons play the game for you. Because I've always said that World of Warcraft is mostly UI. It's being able to see the information in a way that you understand everything that's going on. Because you can very clearly tell when somebody's not a WoW player or doesn't know what's going on, because they don't kick. They never use their kick. They never use like CC. They don't know what casts are important to stop, right? And so when somebody's not kicking, it's not because maybe they're a bad player, but maybe they just don't have a good enough visual indicator to know that mob is casting a kickable cast right now. But like a really good player, they can see that information very clearly. They're okay, he's casting, and it might even not light up a different color for them. That's a cast you have to kick. So they have a better UI, and that's making them a better player. And I think that the barrier to entry of having a good UI that displays information clearly in a way that you understand it is a lot of what makes an MMO. You know, it was what makes MMOs easier is having a good UI and stuff like that. There's a lot of stuff like that in osrs, just not quite as bad. Oh, same thing. Like, dude, look, imagine turning all these off. Imagine turning, I probably have 150 plugins. Imagine I turn all those off. I won't even be able to play the game. I won't even be able to play the game. You have to have, your UI is important no matter what. You can keybind everything in RS3 and it feels weird. Really, a negative thing from that is when you allow keybinding of everything, now the game gets easier, so then you need to compensate by making fights harder, harder mechanics. This is the problem that retail WoW has suffered over the past 20 years. The fights had to incrementally get harder because the players tried to make them easier by having weak auras, add-ons, better keybinds, 12 button MMO mouses, technology and software made game easier, so Blizzard need make game harder, right? And so when RuneScape limits all the things that can make game easier, now game hard. No need make game harder. So there is something to say about limiting, what the players can and can't do to make the game easier. I just got my block list set up, so we're kind of cooking with that at least. I have 59 Slayer points. I did kill 53 Kurask. Since I've already killed 53, I'm leaning towards completing it since I only have 59 Slayer points right now. I think I might just go ahead and finish that task, even though it's not the greatest for XP or money. Look at HR Bick. 125 Ironman with the Scythe and a Rancor and Max Treads. Full Masori Tebow. Dazanas. Holy shit. Nice account. And what the you have all 3 mega rares On your iron? Damn, bro. Dude, all 3 mega rares on the iron is nutty. Brother, you brought every single piece of gear you have? Oh, that's the Fang upgraded ornament kit. Dude, I want a Tormented Demon task, but I don't want to go and kill them. Does anybody have this issue? Where, like, you want attacks because you want the item, but you don't want to kill the mobs? I legit just want to AFK and auto-attack mobs until I get something good. I don't want to have to sit there and swap overheads and gear for 8 hours straight. A Tormented Demon task is pretty, like, it's pretty tough on the mental, bro. You got to be locked in. Dude, this is why I don't even mind doing this task, even though it's not great XP or gold or whatever. It's chill. I could do a chill task all day. But the Tormented Demons, bro, I'm about to crack. And I need to do more demons. I've only done 800 and something.
Slayer task completed.
Completed. Done. I gotta get the demons. When I get Tormented Demons done with, when you greenlog Tormented Demons, you are like, you are cooking. You are owning this game. Chat, help me, real quick. I'm dying so fast. I don't know what to do. I spawned a superior, but these things are killing me. Is it prey range? I'm dying so fast. Did I kill him? Prey melee? He just spawned more of them. I gotta use blood spells. Attack! I'm dead. I'm out. Fuck. I'm out of spells. I'm out of blood runes. I didn't bring blood runes. Oh my god, dude. I'm getting hit so hard by that superior. I don't have any blood runes. And I'm almost out of water runes too. I'm gonna just try to go back really fast. I've never taken that much damage from anything before. There's no way it's still up. It's still up! Save spot the boss to prevent the ads from spawning. Wait, I just max range him. This is the tech. Dead. Dark Totem base. Nice. Alright, we got it at least. Alright, my bad, boys. I was like freaking out. I didn't know what to do. I was just dying so fast. I ate all my food. I ate a whole bag of food instantly. And I almost died there. Another one?! What the? I was doing math! Oh, I'm using blood spells. Ice Burst. Let me max range this guy. Back to back? Guys, we got the back-to-back superior spawn here. Gotta be something then. Gotta be something here. Yo, max ranging this guy is the tech. If you're having trouble with this dude, you gotta just max range him. This is the only way. This is way better. Use the big boy spells for a bit. See if we can get some big damn on him. Boom. Nothing. Dark Totem middle, though. We need the, we need the shards really bad. So we could probably do a Skatizo after this as well. Getting the superiors here is very good. Let me change this back to burst so we can save money. Boom. Alright, 2,600 death. Maybe 2 more hops. Yeah, I definitely need to do seaweed. Chat, I only need 600 more seaweed, which means I'll be done with it. I'll be done with seaweed by tomorrow. You can get 600 in a day. I mean, I'm like done with seaweed forever. Is that crazy? We're literally done with seaweed forever. Today's the last day. We need to get some osrs goats into OnlyFans next time. It'd be funny to see them flounder. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get O. I'm gonna try to see if Odablock wants to come through. Let's see if we can talk him into it, get his chat on board. They might not be into it. You know how RuneScape viewers are. They don't like to watch anything else but RuneScape, so it'd be tough. But maybe if the blocker himself wants to join. Jimmy came. Jimmy played. He had a good time. Alfie played in the first one. I think Alfie liked RuneScape. He seemed like he was having fun. Okay, here's the appeal. Most streamers will probably not want to play a different game at least not for very long, if their viewers and stuff will go down or if their audience will not like it. At the end of the day, the streamer wants to appeal to their audience. It's advantageous for them to do that financially, and that's the main reason that streamers do it, so they can pay their bills too. So they have to keep a certain amount. Now, somebody like Joker will weigh the benefit, whereas like his numbers might go down, but if he's enjoying the game more, then it's worth it to him, which is what happened with him when he played RuneScape. So there's always a cost and balance to swapping, right? To swapping games. So if we can get Odablock to justify taking a break from RuneScape with the amount of like people who are interested in watching him play, some people get more viewers. Like Tyler One got more viewers when he was playing WoW. So, sometimes that happens for people in OnlyFans. Like if you pop off, Sunglitter's got more viewers playing WoW. Now she plays WoW only. So you just kind of have to join over and see how it goes and see if it's something you can sustain. But hopefully Odablock would at least be willing to try it for like a day. If he tries it for a day, and it's good for him viewership wise and all that, maybe he would keep playing. I think people would enjoy seeing him play and crash out because he would absolutely die a lot. There's no way that the big O is not just going to be dying on the daily. Unless he's that guy. I haven't seen him with the keybinds. I've seen him with the clicks. But we make fun of the clickers. We make fun of the clickers in WoW, so I have to see if he's nice with the keybinds like that. For those of you who are wondering, I have 7 more Nichirios left to do. And then we're going to get a new task. And that task is going to bring us into peace and prosperity.
Slayer task completed.
Done. 76 tasks, 89 points. Maybe I should do some more point boosting. Nah, we have enough to skip. Let's just keep it going. All right, guys, I got to find this cave. How do I get there? We're going to Royal Seed Pod. I'm going to deposit the cloak. I have 300 cannonballs. Hopefully that's enough. This might be the last time ever using my cannon. I'll probably skip these after this task. How many Raynors have I got in this task? 9? Why would I skip these as an Ironman? Who was telling me to skip these? This is a good task. Pick this up. TP out. And now we are ready to get millions and billions of Slayer XP per hour. Hey, will this get me 60k Slayer XP? Because after this, we'll be at 83 Slayer. We could get Dragon Boots today. And that could be kind of hype. We could do a Zilliana trip and then get Dragon Boot. While we were watching that Rindy video, I did get a Superior. And it did drop a Dark Totem base. And I got an Ancient Shard. That is what you guys missed. That is the gameplay that you missed while we were all locked in to that Rindy video. Sailing without sailing. Which puts me at how many totems total? I have only one totem in the bank? Alright, we'll do a Skatizo after this. And hopefully we get some more Ancient Shards. We're getting very close to being ready for an Emberlight. Of course, we do need a Synapse. You know what? Maybe if I start calling it a Synapse, it'll drop, like Joker. We get the Malta VPN, we start calling it a Synapse, and we get a pretend girlfriend who's actually our sister named Bob. W-strat type shit. All right, let's go Tizo. Let's go hit Tizo with it. See if we get some big boy shards. Guys, there's no way I need more food than this. That's insane. I'm probably going to one-shot this guy. Just completely clap this guy. Okay, the pre-potter. Big Dam. Where's my DPS? Where's my dam? Okay, first pillar's up. Second pillar. Third pillar. We're going to kill one and go right back. I'm going to move into position. Here. 2 pillars up. Where's the damage at? Who should I give you the raid? Okay, third pillar about to go up. We're gonna have to kill this. And this. Hit for 20 there. Might be able to kill through 3. Yeah, we kill through. We kill through right there. Nice. Ooh, I thought it was something good for a second. 25 battle staffs. Wait, that's like 250k gold. It's like 250k gold right there. And crafting XP. That's not bad. Yo, think about it. Could be worse. It absolutely could be worse. Would you look at that? All we need now is some tormented demons. That's all we need. So, of course, we're going to travel to the gem mine where we will go see Duradel. And he will give us a tormented demon, greater demon task. All right, here we go. Greater demon, guaranteed. Materials. All right, that's XP. Do some warm-up runs in Coliseum? No. I'm going into Coliseum over-prepared. We're going to have enough runes and good enough gear to complete the content, even if it takes me 100 attempts before I do 1 attempt. I will not be going in there until I'm absolutely ready to completely smoke that place. And once we start, we ain't stopping. We're going back to back to back. I'm not going in underprepared ever again. What is your end goal for osrs? I would love to get a Zuck helm one day. So I'm kind of on that journey. It's a long journey. But we're on that journey. I'm very close. The moment we hit 83, we are going to go do something fun and try to get dragon boots and a couple of Sarah kills. That is the plan for today. So we just had to hit 83. And we're very close to getting 83 right now. And then for the off-stream activity today, I will be hitting 92 crafting and getting as close to 93 crafting before tomorrow's stream as possible. Also, I wanted to ask you guys something. Tomorrow, Ashes of Creation goes live on Steam for early release. I'm a bit sunk cost fallacied into Ashes of Creation, meaning I paid $500 for early access 6 years ago. So I kind of want to play it for like a few hours, but I don't necessarily need to do that on stream unless people would be down to check it out. So I want to do a poll real quick to see if I should do my 2 hours to 3 hours of Ashes of Creation on stream tomorrow or off stream, because I am going to play for 3 hours just to see the current state of the game. I will not play for longer than that. It's literally just to see where the hell the game is at as far as gameplay, content, how it's looking, peeping the vibes type shit. So that's where I'm at. We'll do a quick poll for Ashes of Creation tomorrow. Stream it for 3 hours or do it off stream. What do you guys think? While I'm playing Ashes of Creation, I would just blow glass for 3 hours on the side monitor. So that way I won't be wasting any XP. Man, I really don't like games releasing on early release anymore. But I am curious to see... I'm just curious about Ashes of Creation. They have such a big ambition with their company as a whole. It's just a lot going on with that game. There's a lot of systems. I'm not convinced. I haven't played yet, so I'm not convinced on anything yet, obviously. But, you know, playing for a couple hours can tell you a lot. I'm not going to play it longer than that, like I said. But I'd like to, you know, just give my own review. And maybe we can make a YouTube video out of it. Maybe it'll work. We pay, we gay. Okay. All right. It seems like most people will be pretty chill with me playing Ashes tomorrow. So maybe we'll play it for a few hours tomorrow. It's launching at noon tomorrow. Ashes of Creation. So maybe we go live at 12, a little earlier tomorrow, and try a little Ashes for a bit while we blow some glass. I wonder if I can install it now, or if I'm gonna have to wait till tomorrow at noon to install it. You guys trying to see the 17-year-old? Yo, check the hairline, boys. Check the hairline, though. Check me out. Look at that shit. With the sharpness, it was nice back then. It was nice. Yeah. I lost it, boys. Lost everything I had going. It wasn't too bad. I would say it wasn't too bad here. It wasn't too bad here. But you could tell that I got this, like, you could tell my hair is kind of receding here. I'm doing like this comb over thing. I'm in denial. I was in denial here. This was like 28. I was in denial. I was starting to lose. It was going way back. Yeah, boys. My hairline was cooked way too early in life. The high school, bro. In high school, my hair was way better, guys. Look at that hairline. That shit was nice, boys. When we had the square, you guys, it was over. Now all we can do is talk about how it used to be. You know what I mean? They did us dirty. They did us dirty with the hairline, bro. They did us dirty with that. There's nothing we could do. Yo, how many synapses? Brother, it's life, guys. All right, boys. Time to get us some dragon boots. It would be nice to get 80 prayers so that I could use my ward. I'm going to kill up to 35 of these, and then we're going to go. Hopefully we get dragon boots, and then we just do a Zilliana trip, and then come kill another 35 until we get them. While we're killing Zilliana, she drops ACB and SGS, and I need dragon boots, so it's like, might as well kill her since I'm killing 35 of these. All right, I am above the 35 kills here for Zilly. We'll kill one more, and then we're gonna go. All right, nothing. Crap, guys, what do I pray when I go in? Someone's in here. Pray mage. No adventurers are in the room. Damn, this guy is walking, running, and using a crossbow. Oh, shit. So how do I get these guys lined up? Is this guy mage? This guy mage? Fuck! I can't do anything. I don't have a space in my inventory. Okay, I'm gonna have to drink here. I'm gonna hit his stam. Damn it. Let me freeze this guy right here. Wrong, see if I can freeze this guy again. Are they on top of each other? I'm fucked. No, they're not. Okay, I go for this guy. Fuck. Freeze this guy again. See if I can heal. Just double heal off of that. See if I can pick this stuff up. A lot of Raynars here. Room plate. And summer pie, Raynar weed. Okay. What fight is this? It's called Zilliana or Sarah. What's my TP out? I totally forgot. What's my TP out? I'm wearing it. 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 Okay. I remembered. Yeah, book. All right. That was better. If I had stams, I could have gotten another 5 kills, I think, maybe. If I had another stam. That's why they want you to do the walk-run thing now. I see. You just bring 2 stams. Explorer's Ring is a good comm. You could fill your run speed. It's a good idea, too. If you turn off run after kills, you'll be fine. Oh, I should do that, yeah. Yeah, I really wasn't struggling too much with healing. Once I got into a rhythm of being able to stack the 2 mobs and then siphon them, I feel like you could heal back to full every time. 4 stams gets me 35 kills. I bet you I could probably do like a... Stams is... I'm very limited on staminas, but I do have 12 of them. I wouldn't mind using all of them on Zilliana. It doesn't take too long to get 10 marks of grace. Definitely could do it in a 4-hour session, AFK session off stream one day. That was much better though. That was huge prog. We love that, boys. We're making prog now. Hopefully we get the dragon boots on the next trip. Cause that kind of sucks that it didn't happen. That they didn't drop, you know?